All right, bro. We hot. We hot. I'm mad we wasn't hot for that moment we just had just now. That's really breaking bread. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to like
Literally.
your man's like, if y'all can't sit in the car and smash a whole box of pizza together, like in silence.
That's not your people's. Those not your people's.
That's not your man's. Like
that's your man's.
Just in silence, unless it's like you gonna
outside of somebody else's house.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to get some too. They were supposed to have some, but they slept. But hey, we here, we in this motherfucker. It's so much to talk about, like even in the no cap, and what's coming up next for the next pay-per-view of UFC. So it's the RoundHouse RoundTable. It's me, Amani T, and I got my brother, Hot Take Rod, in the building. Hey, let's talk about it. Let's get it.
I swear my glow up in lightning. Hot, yeah, something like lightning. This shit a hit on my psychic. She want me lick, I'm excited. See, I feel that's my business, and that's why I'm business minded. Need a push, get behind it. It's science, apply it. Words come to words, you tried it. Get it bad, get inspired. Shoot your shot, just the effort. I admire. You're hired, ain't looking for friends at this point. My circle is small as a point. Yeah, I'd rather send an invoice than hearing the fake on their voice. It sound like a business report. Don't fuck with the business.
One part of the RoundHouse RoundTable, me, Armani T, and I got my homie, my brother.
It's the ROD. Let's get it, man.
Let's talk about it.
Say please. That's one, please. Don't need. No one has two, please. Don't leave.
So first we're gonna do it how we do it. And that's gonna be with the no cap recap. UFC Vegas 49, Makhachev versus Green. That was a party. It wasn't a long one for the main card, but it was getting done. The judges, they knew they couldn't leave it to the judges, but the people who did, it was clear pretty much.
Maybe next time, right?
Maybe next time. But first, on the undercard, anything specific that stood out to you when it comes to
Terrence McKinney?
Yeah.
McKinney did that. Ignacio,
Baja Mendez.
That was a fight.
That was a fight, but at the same time, I knew Baja Mendez was going to win. Mm-hmm. I was hoping Ronju would come in with the wrestling because he got a wrestling package, but he was deterred off the first time that he took him down. That shit did not go his way the way he wanted it to go. But at the same time, he stayed in there and stood up, but he messed up because he stayed in Ignacio's world. He was in his world. So we know that Ronju can take a punch. His ground game didn't help him because he got, the rear naked. He guillotine. But shout out to Baja Mendez. Like, he just constantly climbing through the ranks. He just had a challenge just now. I think he would have did better if he would have really took Ronju seriously. I feel like he may not have taken him as serious as he would have taken another opponent.
Right.
But I think he did what he took him for granted, and then that's when he realized, like, it's round 3. This motherfucker's still standing up.
Still here with me. Right.
He's still here. You know what I'm saying?
He gotta go. Yeah.
So we gotta get him fucking out of here. So that's what he did.
I just like how he took advantage of an opportunity. He seen the guillotine there and he like pounced on it.
Yeah.
On some like Animal Kingdom safari in the wild. Yeah. He exposed that neck and Cuz took it. Took it, bro. What you supposed to do?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And I think that was the second time that he did something similar to that. And he kind of almost got guillotined, but he got out of it. It was the second time that he just hopped on it. That's why that makes sense. Like, he wasn't about to let that second time slip.
Right.
Shout out Baja Mendez. You did your thing. Oh, she
did her thing. She did.
We cashed out. Let me just say this. We cashed out on the DraftKings this weekend.
Okay.
I ain't no captain. Okay. Hey, we cashed out on the DraftKings. Like, this was a come up. When I saw the lineup, I was like, oh, this is too easy. No, this is too easy. From the main card to the undercard, like, too easy. Like, y'all put the people in there. Like, I know, like, what's that one that Priscilla Capoeira
yeah
versus Jeon Kim? She won that one for sure. However, Jeon Kim was robbed in her last fight versus McCann. Gary. It was the Ian Gary night where, you know, he the prospect from the UK.
And who was he fighting?
I
do remember the Ian Gary. He got that knockout, right?
Yeah, he got the knockout.
Yeah, who was he fighting? Yes. After getting exposed.
Yeah, after getting exposed. Like at the same almost getting finished. But he got the finish. But it was that night where, you know, all those people from that, not from the same gym, but from the same area. I think it may have been England, and McCann won and Jeon Kim was robbed. But Priscilla Capoeira, the elbows at the end was disgusting. I feel like she should have just won off the third round. Just that shit was fucking disturbing.
Alone, right?
That shit was disturbing. That shit was mixed martial arts. It was a good W for her.
That reminded me of the fight that we just had. Who was throwing those mean elbows? We was just talking about him last episode.
Sarukian?
I can't think of, was it Sarukian?
Arman Sarukian versus Alvarez. He was throwing the he cut Alvarez
so that was that fight. Yes. Okay.
It was a bloodbath.
That was a John Jones like elbow that he caught him with. Razor sharp, nasty on the point. Bruh. He looks stronger with the ground and pound than he actually looks more dangerous, you know what I'm saying, on the ground than he does on the feet. And that's saying something.
Exactly.
That's like, saying something.
That's damn near top 5, you know, ground and pound right there. That's up there. You know,
one elbow changed the whole fight for real.
One elbow, but at the same time, he was landing multiple elbows.
Right.
He was literally drenched in blood. It was, I don't know how they let that go. I don't know how they let that go. I thought
it was gonna be stopped too. Shout out to the cut man. Cut man earned his money that night. Got him through the round like he was supposed to. Got him through the round. So but nasty. Ugh, nasty.
It was kind of disgusting. Yeah, and I think I did say something about Nunes. Nunes turned up. She showed out with the boxing. She displayed an excellent display of boxing. I like to see that. I didn't think that she really had a challenge for real with Pascal. Okay. Even though I'm talking about before the fight, but during the fight, that's when I saw that. Oh, Pascal is gonna be there. Oh, she's here. She's not about to just lay down and shit. Okay, bet. But at the same time, she just had some things to work on. And when she was fighting, I walked in like a little bit after the bell, the first round, and I was watching. I saw a few kicks, and I saw her slip a few times. So I was like, "Oh, whoa!" I was like, "This her debut?" And my wife B, she's like, "I don't know." Towards the end of the fight, he was like, "That was an excellent debut." I'm like, "I knew it. Should have bet some money on that shit." That was Pascal's debut in the UFC. She did an excellent job. I think she's gonna get another fight for sure.
Has to.
Nunes was just not the one, and she stood up with Nunes too. Nunes is gonna keep going up.
Right, fast.
Pascal just has some things to work on because she got the chin to stand up there. Just some things to work on. Be a dominant force in there.
She's built tough.
The way she throw those kicks and the pressure behind those kicks, she was doing her thing. Speaking of doing her thing, Armen
Petrosian.
Armen Petrosian.
Versus Gregory Rodriguez.
Yes, this was surprising, but I knew how it was going to go. Vegas was betting on Rodriguez to come in there and just be strong and work the jiu-jitsu all night long.
Which is what he tried.
He did that.
He tried, yeah.
He did that. But Armen wasn't going anywhere. That was the difference. Like he was literally accepting what he was given. And those moments that they was on the ground, he realized that they need to stand up.
They do.
because
he clearly dominated when it came to standing up.
Exactly. Rodriguez had like another gear when he was on the ground. Normally Rodriguez's gas tank is in question. But it's like when he's on the ground, it's like it's a new gear. It's like he goes to like autopilot where he's able to just roll and go.
And not even think about it. Right.
I was surprised those takedowns didn't make it a draw. You know what I mean? I was thinking it was close to be a draw till the end, third round. Armen was really putting the hands on him.
Yes.
So
I think the disparity in the amount of strikes is what, because like you said, it could have tipped either way. It really could have went either way.
Yeah.
I just think the amount of strikes that Armin put on Rodriguez was too much to overlook. I mean, he almost landed as many strikes as Rodriguez threw.
Mm-hmm.
Very, high 50, mid 50s.
Yeah.
The numbers are good to me. I'm a numbers guy. I love the numbers.
And he mixed it up too as well. He mixed it up more. For sure. Besides
and he got out of 2 submission attempts too. That could have something to do.
I'm about to say,
it.
does that have something to do? Getting out of a submission attempt, that is points or something? That is crazy.
It should be though.
Really?
Especially when it comes to some of these guys who are practitioners. For you to be able to get out of that, it's got to count for something. I'm not saying it should completely tip the scales on a fight, but it's worth looking at. You know what I'm saying? It's worth jotting down on the sheet.
That makes sense.
Escaped submission this round. You know what I'm saying? Or it took him this long to escape the submission, or he been in the submission for a minute and he's still up surviving. It's got to count for something. I would like to think anyway.
I don't know. I do. I don't know. I don't think that would be some. We're gonna get some information on that. Yeah.
50 with the head, 38 to the body, 39 to the leg, like
mixing it up.
Had that man thinking the whole fight, where is it coming from next? So
he mixed it up.
Shout out to him.
And he was landing them big shots on Rodriguez. Yes. He showed that he could stand up and be in there. And that's what I think that was dope. I fuck with that. Next, we got Wellington Turman versus Misha Serkinov. And this was not going in Turman's favor for a few seconds, for a little bit, until he caught him in an arm bar. Round 2.
That's what it was. It was the arm bar. Okay.
It was an arm bar.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell y'all, these jiu-jitsu guys, like wrestling guys is getting caught. And Misha Serkinov is a judo guy. So
he has some beautiful judo throws.
Yes, he was a good reason why they were on the ground.
Yeah, majority of the
however, the way he pulled that arm bar in there was technical, grade A technique. Literally throw the arm over, shoot one leg through, shoot the other leg up, arm bar. Really like textbook. Right. And that's the beautiful part about it. It's just like the guys who they'll hit something so fundamental on you just by perfecting it and actually timing it well. So like you could stay with fundamentals all day long. You don't gotta do all that extra shit. You don't gotta, take them to the matrix. You don't gotta be the matrix. But at the same time, he getting it done with the arm bar right there. That's always something to go to. It's always something to go to.
That's beautiful to have in the tool chest.
Exactly. So that's why I like a wrestler that knows jiu-jitsu. Nah,
it's over with. That's cheat code. That's
like a problem. For real. So I think Misha Serkinov is, I don't know what he has going on next. I don't want to put nothing out there because I don't know. What's that 2? That 2-3 losses?
I think that's 4 actually.
Ooh, don't do that.
Yeah, so Span, Jotko, Turman, and okay, so it's 3.
3. Okay,
but 4 out of the last 5 he's lost because he just took an L to Johnny Walker 2 years ago.
So I don't know.
That boy on threads right now.
But the thing about this fight, he showed that he got better though. I think he showed that he got better. He just got outmatched and he got surprised and caught. He got caught.
He definitely got caught.
That was not like no, plan. All right, we're gonna get him with the armbar once he takes me down. No, my man saw a way out and he took that motherfucker
fast.
Like if you remember how fast he kicked that armbar in there, bro, that shit was going. That shit was going. Yeah. So speaking of that shit was going, like let's try to make this commentary as long as the fight was. Islam Makhachev versus Bobby Green.
Good luck. Okay. First of all, Islam, granted, is Bobby Green, but whether it was Bobby Green or Benil, The fight would have ended. The fight would have ended the same. He's different. The word "different" it just comes to me. It's just different. The speed. He's even better than Habib. I feel like he would smoke Habib. Let's be real. I feel like he would smoke him.
Yes.
If they came down to it, he's different. He's the next champ. Whether it's Gaethje, whether it's Oliveira, I'm sorry. The belt's going back to Russia.
Yeah, it's going back. It's going back. Y'all about to be mad.
And then not only is it the skill, and you can definitely see how the talent is above everybody else, but then you got Habib in your corner.
Literally talking you through it.
Talking you through everything. Hook the leg, right leg behind the head. There you go. You got it. You got it. Tap.
Elite,
it's crazy.
Elite.
It's crazy, man. Shout out to Islam. Shout out to Bobby Green, though. Like, a lot of people
said no because they protected their career. They protected their career.
They said no. Yeah. And I don't think Bobby Green was on some type of title run. I don't think they tried to make that story for him. But had he won this, that could have kickstarted him. Like they said.
Kickstarted? No.
Like they said.
He would have been
low risk, high reward.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you lost means nothing. Cool. Had you won, all right, now we talking top 10 Bobby Green.
Yeah.
Now we talking contender fight Bobby Green. So I like what he did, the move that he did for his career. It showed me that, you know what I'm saying, he's taking it serious.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to be there. He respects the craft, respects the art.
Yeah.
He ain't no bitch. Not saying that nobody else is a bitch, because we don't know who said no.
We don't know who said no.
Y'all know who said no.
But you know, I'm talking to you, camera, and the people that's looking. You know what you said no for. You know the reason why you said no. Deep down in your heart, you know.
Yeah.
So you know you could say whatever. You could put 1,000 things on paper, but in your heart, you know.
Nobody wants to go to the waters with the shark.
And it's gonna reflect. It's gonna reflect. And at the same time, like Bobby Green stepped up in there. So I just want to see what Bobby Green gonna do next. Like, cause he deserve a good matchup next. You know, something that's up there. You know, to see what he can do.
He earned it. He definitely earned it. He definitely
earned it. He picked that fight up. He picked that fight up when nobody else was gonna pick that shit up.
Off 10 days.
And then lost
coming off a fight.
And then lost like what? A damn near a little kid, 40 pounds, 30 pounds. It was something stupid.
Yeah.
It was something stupid.
Just to make catch weight. Yeah.
And came close as fuck. That was super close catch weight. But like nobody was really down to do it. That's why it had to be catch weight. Like, but he just got off a fight. So that's why I was like, he got off a fight. He was like, I can eat now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. But shout out to Islam. Continue climbing the rankings. Continue going up. And don't listen.
Man was a minus 900 favorite.
Yeah. And I got every dollar.
See, stories like this, when you see a plus 600 underdog, you gotta go with it. No. Be ready to lose that quick 100. But if you hit,
if you hit,
it's over with.
That's why you gotta look inside of the actual odds too, like because that's going with your heart. That's going balls to the wall. But people who go balls to the wall, there is some science behind some balls to the wall.
Oh yeah, like they're not just swinging for the fences.
This week it was some science behind balls to the wall because I knew that this shit was going down like this. Like I almost went against Baja Mendez.
Ooh, good thing you
I almost went against it, and I was like, no, he's going to, that wrestling is not about to come through. That striking is elite. The range, and I looked at the arm reach distance, and I was like, nah, we gotta go Baja Mendez. Because with that reach difference, like, he's going to be an issue. So I knew that. But yeah, Islam, back to Islam. Don't listen to the noise because everybody want to come, hey, maybe I should fight Islam now. No, and they trying to jump you. Connor trying to jump in front of you now, trying to get a title shot. Why? And it was funny what he said during the press conference and said he can't remember the last time Connor won. which is kind of factual. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time?
I'm trying.
It's like
I'm reaching into it. I'm not finding too much.
Exactly.
He's sitting at 4 or 5 straight now, right?
Yeah. And I told you, and I'm gonna go back to if Islam is probably gonna be the one to retire Conor. If he gets to that point, Islam is gonna probably the one to retire Conor. Or Islam is gonna be Islam, and then Conor gonna take another fight and probably like win that fight and retire. I'm just saying that's what it's starting to look like. It's starting to look like one of the guys that was one of the biggest superstars, maybe fizzing out.
I'm telling you, once he became double champ, once he became a businessman, I knew it was over. The writing was on the wall there. The money was... He really changed after that Floyd fight, because that's when he started to really touch a bag that he never thought he was going to touch. Touched the bag, became a businessman. When you're doing all that, that's less time you're spending in the gym. You're not that same hungry kid from Dublin. You know what I'm saying? That same 145er who came in. That's not you no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a whole dad now. You're a whole businessman. Things like that take toll. So my thing is, the point that I'm getting to, maybe it's more noble for Conor to just retire. Why go out getting smashed by Islam? We can go out on your terms. Go fight Nate again, which that ain't even a guarantee. But give us Nate again.
Yeah, because... And you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I don't know why he feels like he has a chance with Oliveira. Like,
Oliveira is gonna kill him.
You see what he did to Poirier? Like, he took Poirier shots. So, and Poirier, I believe, hits harder than Conor. That's just
from the looks of it.
From the looks of it, you know, Conor just has the timing and the speed. Timing and the speed. Poirier has the actual technique
power over him.
Technique, power, and the setup.
Yes.
The setup be perfect. Let's get to UFC 272. I found myself fucking buying another Covington fight. Here I am. But you know what? The only reason why I'm this is getting purchased because
we could have sat this out. We could have sat this out.
And not because of Covington. It's because Kevin Holland's fighting. That's the only reason why this is being purchased. The only reason why. I just want to put that out there. Because
we could have definitely caught this on replay the next day.
You know what I'm saying? What Kobe Covington going just knock out Jorge real quick and then everybody gonna go home? That's what's gonna happen. All right. I
really am trying to figure out what people think is really finna go down.
If it lasts 5 rounds, they did it for the fans, and Kobe's gonna win. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I don't really rock with Kobe like that based on how he chooses to gimmick himself, but at the same time, he's elite, and he's going to get that W. I'm trying to tell you, if the only way it don't happen is if he gets caught. That's the only. And I'm not seeing it because he has a championship chin. He's displayed that.
Now, check this out. I'm gonna turn back on that road. Okay. So let me throw something out here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Fazeev got COVID out.
Okay.
Islam came off an easy victory. Didn't even sweat.
Mm-hmm.
What's the possibility, which probably ain't much because it's Monday and they haven't said anything? Was it Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. Mm-hmm. They haven't said anything. How surprised would you be on a scale of 1 to 10 if Islam replaced Fazeev and fought RDA? Because they got the talking. They got the talking on Twitter and the gram today. They got the talking and don't say you'll see the opponent.
I would be 10 out of 10. Fucking shocked.
10 being the most shocked.
Shock, surprise out of my fucking mind, because I would be upset. I would be like, why? Why are you doing this? If you're doing this, you are doing this to get a bag and you're doing this for
in his career,
just to do RDA.
Yeah.
So I would be fucking shocked, surprised, but I will be 100% here for that.
Oh yeah,
I would be here for that shit.
I feel like that would make this card. I feel like this isn't a pay-per-view card. I mean, we got Kevin Holland and Oliveira, Spivak and Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
We got good fights. We got solid fights, but this is giving me Friday night vibes. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is giving me non-pay-per-view vibes. But you throw Islam on the card now, it's worth it.
Islam is somebody. Islam is somebody, but these guys are trying to get on here. I don't know why this is a pay-per-view, but at the same time, like I said, Kevin Holland is on this. I'm fucking buying this shit. So the last time I bought a Kobe Covington fight was because Kamaru was on the motherfuckers. But now here I am again. But let's get to the prelims real quick. Let's get to the prelims.
Doing this, bro.
What? We can skim through the prelims. Like what you?
No,
what
I'm saying why Covington keep popping up on my television screen? Why I gotta look at his face again for a whole week? I don't like it.
All over the Instagram. Them
Like
motherfuckers angry. Them motherfuckers is best motherfucking friends,
bro. And see, that's why I think this fight, if Masvidal doesn't get knocked out, I think this fight is going to be explosive if it makes the distance. Because this is like true hatred. This is like two best friends who used to be dogs.
Yeah. And
now it's like, all right, let's go. So it's a little bit more behind it than just skilled combatants.
Yeah, it's a little bit. That's what B was saying. That's what kind of edged me to get it more, because like B was like, "You gonna get the fight?" I'm like, "Nah,
I'm good on Kobe."
And then that's when I was like, "I don't know, Kevin Holland on it. Yeah, we probably gonna get it." And then that's when she's like, "It's probably gonna be a good fight because grudge match." And that's what everybody's saying though. That's how they trying to sell it. And she tried to sell it to me like that. So I was like, you wanted them? You working for the UFC or something? What the fuck? Because like grudge match, because to me it's a part of me that thinks that this is a part of some little gimmick shit that they got going on. They trying to get the money and trying to get the publicity up on this. Like, I don't know. I ain't sold, but I'm still going to buy it.
He ain't sold, but he's sold. I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't gonna like it.
I ain't sold, but I'm sold. Like I ain't sold, but I'm
watch that shit with one eye instead of two. Okay, prelims. Mariana Rodriguez, Jalil Turner.
I'm talking about early prelims.
Oh, you want to go early prelims?
Well, Dustin Jacoby is going up. Not sure about him getting this W right here, but no, Michael Oleszewski. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
It looks Polish.
Fuck that up. I'm going to let you fuck that up right there.
Oh, shoot.
Michael O. And we go real quick. No, hey, yes, Michael O. And I think he has. I don't know. Dustin Jacoby surprises me whenever he because his reach and everything. Like he really starts getting guys out the way. He gets in a stride where he'll start to get these fast wins, and then he'll meet like a prospect, and then it'll be bad for him. Like I don't know.
And then we'll be right back here.
So yeah, I don't know. Michael Lowe might be looking good for that. Devontae Smith versus Ludovic Klein. But at the same time, Devontae Smith with that one. I'm not sure. I think he lost his last bout.
Did he? I'm gonna go with Klein actually. Just to switch it up. No real reason. Let's just throw it off here.
Yeah, he lost his last fight. Malerkey.
I think Malerkey's fighting next too. I mean, he was on a prelim card. We'll get there. Oh, we have another Nurmagomedov fighting at featherweight. Feather.
Oh, feather. Oh.
So he'll be the featherweight champion in about a year and a half.
Yeah, I'm about to say if he continue to go to path, like shit, Yeah, Umar. Yeah, he a problem. He's
You're a problem, bro.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, like every new Nurmagomedov that comes into the UFC, it's like their hands are upgraded more and more. Like their hands are like Umar has some hands. The other slender Nurmagomedov, I don't remember his name.
I was trying to think about it too.
He got some hands too. But at the same time, Brian Keller is wrestler type, so and he'll bang. So Umar Nurmagomedov got an issue, but at the same time, look at that 675.
So how much of an issue are we talking?
675 favorite.
Vegas like you on your own, brother, man.
Yeah. Real shit.
You on your own, brother, man. Oh yeah, see, he is fighting. She's fighting Jaleel Turner.
Then we got Kennedy Nejuku going up.
I took the last one. You got that one.
We're going with Nicolay. Battle
of the Ends.
I just need Kennedy to start. When he starts, just start. When the bell rings, starts. That's when the fight starts. Because it's always like he has to get a few shots, get hit up a few times, and then that's when he can, get that W. He finished Allberg. Yeah.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Yes, finished him. And it's because, he was taking punches, and it's like he was walking through punches and he caught him. You could throw so many punches and then you like, damn, these is coming back. Fuck. But I got him
coming back harder
with the W on this one. Marina Rodriguez versus Jan.
Showing. I think it's showing.
Yep, you can go with what you said.
Showing.
Marina Rodriguez is a fucking problem. I'm just saying. That's just what it is.
Best female boxer in UFC.
Jan, I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know unless you're gonna wrestle, because her wrestling is questionable. Her wrestling is her ground game, but her defense is
takedown. Her takedown defense is there, bro.
Takedown defense is there.
Different.
And her defending herself from grappling attacks, submissions is elite as well. So that is definitely there. She got a problem on her hands. Marina Rodriguez, I'm going with Marina Rodriguez on that one. And these are soft predictions right now for until I see the face off. And I ain't talking about what all with the clothes on. No, I'm talking about the second face to face.
The night before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jalen Turner, Jamie Mullerkey. Like what's going on? What's Mullerkey? What you doing? What? Jalen Turner has that reach. However, Mullerkey's going to make him worky. So I'm.
He had to. Y'all knew he was going to. I had to.
He's going to wrestle. He's going to wrestle, and it's going to happen. So he might stand up with you a little bit until he start to feel that reach in them feet. Then he's going to want to wrestle. So,
but I don't know. I'm worried about gas tank here because I'm looking at takedown percentage for Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
It's sitting at 75%. So, brother, you could try to shoot even after them hands, get the tag of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not too sure how successful it's gonna be. And then after a couple failed takedown attempts, now we talking gas tank. How much have you expended to try to get this man down? On top of you catching hands throughout the whole process. So I'll be looking in on Jamie's gas tank and seeing how long he really wants to go.
Yeah, going Jalen Turner with that one.
Plus his name's a tarantula. Look at dude's arms.
Bro, he
can tie his shoes standing straight up, bro. Nice. His arms are crazy.
Bro, he's nice. That's why I'm saying I just want to see what he's gonna do. Then we got Greg Hardy versus Spivak. Okay. Spivak, and they think Spivak gonna win. They really selling Greg Hardy out for his last fight.
His last fight was Ty, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Ty. And it's just like, y'all gonna do that for real? Like Ty, we look at what Ty doing.
Yeah, Ty doing some different shit right now. So that loss looks better.
So I'm going for the upset. For real. I'm going for the upset on this one because Spivak really hasn't really displayed anything to me. It really showed me that this man is like on that level for the, you know, he may have got the right win at the right time. He may have got a right win at the right time. But I'm going Greg Hardy with this one. Greg Hardy got a motherfucking chip on his shoulder and he trying to take somebody's head off. So I feel that. I feel that wholeheartedly. Then you got, what you think? What you think about Spivak, bro? You going Spivak?
I'm not. No, I was riding with Greg Hardy. Just for the simple fact, I think Greg Hardy's ready to get back on it. He looked at that loss, he took the tie, and then looked at what Ty has been doing since then. And I feel like he doesn't take that loss as hard as a lot of people think he does. That's a good looking loss. If there ever is one, losing a tie right now is a good looking loss.
Yeah, and they was banging it out, and he really caught Ty. Like
Ty was on the ropes too.
Yeah, Ty caught it. Ty caught him. Like that's how that happened. Like, so I think this would bring a more calculated Greg Hardy. So he would want to be outside of himself and swing for the fences. He's going to take his opportunities, I'm sure, but he's going to be more calculated, but he has a chip on the shoulder at the same time. So look out. It's going to be a crazy fight. Speaking of crazy fight, we got Alex Oliveira versus Kevin Holland. And Kevin Holland is the favorite in this one. Alex Oliveira is a problem on the ground. He has hands. He strikes from different areas. He has a chin.
It's a perfect test.
Perfect test.
For Kevin Holland.
Because that Dawkins test, I don't think that was a good test to have at the time. I don't think that was a good test to have at the time. Because that takedown defense wasn't looking like it was. These guys now, they're like, oh, I know that he's not the wrestler that I am, so I'm just going to chain wrestle him every time. So once I get one leg, then it's time to just set the chain up. We're just going for another leg, go for the next leg, go for the next leg. But I hope you guys really were taking notes with Cannonier against Brunson. So as Brunson was coming in for the takedown, he was shoving his face up. He was mashing his face up. He was really making it uncomfortable for him to wrestle. He was making that shit really bad to the point where he was not even, Brunson didn't really want to shoot at the end after being fucking tired of shit. And then end up doing half shots. Didn't want to put his face all the way down there. So there's ways to handle wrestlers now, as y'all can see. The game just keeps evolving. Kevin Holland, he got the hands. The ground game is there. The jiu-jitsu is there. Grappling is there. I know it now. 14. So you got to stay up in the rankings. You got, next thing you know, you're going to be out. You got to work. You got to work now. Time to put it in.
Give me Kevin.
Yeah, I'm going Kevin.
So it's like I said, it's a perfect test for him.
For sure.
It'll be answers to the few remaining questions that we have left is Kevin Holland a true contender? We both believe he is wholeheartedly, but sometimes the world seems to think otherwise. So I think this is a good test for him to put all the doubters to bed and start shooting up that ranking. You sitting at 14, 2-3 fights from now, we talking contender, we talking title fight. We talking running it back with Usman.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because Usman will still be champ. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of the other welterweights out there, but I'm just not, unless it's Kobe again, which I feel like we're all good on a third version of that. I just don't see it. I don't see anybody else really making that serious of a push. Maybe Masvidal if he somehow.
No. I'm good.
It's possible.
I'm good on that trilogy. Like he knocked him out cold. That was literally what the icing on the cake. You don't need to see him ever again in his life. Like that was the Drake back to back. I don't want to talk about this ever again.
Facts.
Real
No
shit.
facts, though.
Real shit. He knocked his ass out. Next, Edison Barboza versus Bryce Mitchell. This is gonna be another good one.
The OG.
I'm seeing the value in this. I'm seeing this. What's going on here? I'm liking it. Edison Barboza, Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell just coming up for sure. He one of those guys. Edison Barboza is gonna have some issues. This is probably gonna go to distance. I don't see it going like Bryce Mitchell way in like no TKO fashion, unless he get on top of him. That's the only way. Edison going back down.
So he dropping to 10. Okay.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, Edison really like looks clean at featherweight. Like either way, like he still looks sharp. That's what surprised me. And I think he went against Chikadze featherweight. I believe so.
5-inch reach advantage on the feet.
But what you think Bryce gonna do with that?
I think Bryce is young and hungry. I think a solid dub versus a legend like Edson would do good for his career. What is he sitting at 11 right now? You beat Edson, let's say 8, 9, in a stacked featherweight division. Mind you, we've touched on that multiple times.
Exactly.
So this is like I said, this is a decent test. You pass this test, that means it's something there. Yeah. We'll see where he goes from there. 14-1. Boy looking good, solid hands, solid all around, to be honest with you, from what I've seen. Need to get that knockout power up. He has 0 KOs. But the subs, that's the thing. You get to the mat, he's going to finish you.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to finish you. So it's all about how Edson wants to stay up, and if he can keep his distance, use that range.
He could work, but Bryce Mitchell is going to do his thing to get him on the ground. That's
and it's going to be a problem once he does.
So the wrestling versus striker, follow the Jared Cannonier way. I'm trying to tell y'all, I ain't never seen nobody really shut down a wrestler like that, for real.
I still don't think it was.
Bro, go back and
I think it was just something wrong with Brian. He just looked off the whole fight. I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I'm telling you, from that first bell, he just was off. He was just off.
He was fucking him up
I'm gonna go back and watch
just
it.
based on the contact, bro. The contact was really fucking him up. Rafael Dos Anjos versus Fiziev. They said that fight is off.
That fight's off, brother.
Why not just drop Islam in it? That's making more sense as we talk about it. Like, drop Islam in it, but it wouldn't make sense. It would not. It was
talking spicy.
Dana already said who's next. So if you want to put Connor in there, no, he said he ain't trying to fight till like the summer, and that'd be a good fight for him to go back to. But I think Rafael will crack into a whole other level just to beat this man and make sure that he gets that W. I feel like he will go into another level just for that, unless it's time for him to be done. This would have been the one. Fiziev is a monster.
Fiziev would have definitely put him out.
Yes,
quickly. Retirement party.
Yeah,
in the middle of the octagon quickly.
It would have been bad. Jorge keep getting these motherfucking moves. He keep getting these motherfucking top contenders. Like
that boy must got Dana White on tape somewhere.
He got some video footage of him live in Miami.
He got something on Dana. That boy keep getting these bones tossed to him. Crazy.
Dana White privilege. I ain't get that.
He got it's John like hitting on that Connor type privilege.
Yeah, almost like, but hey, people want to see Jorge. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the facts behind it. But at the same time, those things are starting to fizzle. With Kobe Covington, I don't know what's going on next. He try to pluck up that Leon Edwards fight after Leon fights Usman, you know.
When the hell is that going down?
That is supposed to happen when it happens. We're not rushing it. We know it's happening. That's all we've been waiting for.
Do we know it's happening?
Just know Leon is in the motherfucking gym.
Yeah, I hope.
I ain't hear from that. I ain't hear shit from Leon. Leon's in the fucking gym, man. I'm trying to tell you. It ain't no question where that man is. They ain't about to tell him all this time you got a title shot now, or you have a title shot. He's not in the gym. Lost it. He need to go work on that wrestling, and then that boxing. But I think the thing about it, I think Leon Edwards' boxing is a little bit fresher than like Kamaru's. Kamaru's is more stiff, more not very mobile. They both got a real poppy jab.
And one of them got a chin and one of them don't. I ain't gonna put no labels on nobody though. I ain't putting no labels.
You ain't shit for that one.
I'm not putting no labels on nobody.
You ain't shit.
I said what I said and I'm leaving it there.
But no, don't do that because Nate Diaz got hands. Nate Diaz got hands, and Nate put dudes out.
Y'all know I didn't say who. Y'all know I didn't say who.
No. We don't gotta do that. We don't gotta do that.
That's that guilty conscience.
No, ain't no guilty conscience going on. We know who you was talking about. Just because you want to talk about that third round, that's the only time he really been rocked. That's the only time Leon Edwards really been rocked. So you was like, one of them got chin. But Nick, listen, every time Kamaru fight, every time that he fight, in his last 3-4 fights, he got rocked in the first round, like bad. Like when you talk about Gilbert Burns, when Gilbert Burns rocked him in the first.
Okay,
round.
I'll give you the Gilbert Burns. Covington called him a couple times. But we're talking more power than Nate.
I understand it takes a period of getting shit together type, like filling out. And sometimes Kamaru get caught in the first round, but his championship chin kind of holds him up and he finishes the fight. I'm just saying Leon got caught at the end of the 5th round. Mm-hmm. So not seeing where the chin part is.
That's crazy how we got here, and all I said is one got a 10 and one don't. And you just made the point that Kamaru has been rocked in his last few fights, so that could have went either way. So I felt like
no. Like
I said, one got a chin and one don't. You fill in the blank as you see fit.
See, that's petty. But at the same time, we know that Kamaru has a championship chin, and the biggest note that is in a lot of people's mind is the 5th round versus Nate Diaz when he caught him with that one, and Nate Diaz kind of pointed at him and looked at him like Nate Diaz could have finished
Let your food walk. Let your food walk.
And that, I feel like that's why it was made such a bigger impact. Was like, it's like Nate Diaz didn't give a fuck, and he just wanted to go in there and fight. So it's almost like Nate Diaz got more accolades, and Leon Edwards gets silence, but throughout the whole fight, he was put on a clinic. So can't wait to see the fight though. UFC 272 coming up.
Luke finna jump him. And then Cosmo gonna jump him. They both better than Leon. And I dare you sit here and say they not.
I say that Luke has not fought anybody yet. He's not fighting nobody besides. No. I said it back. No, I didn't say he ain't fighting nobody. I'm saying that he hasn't fought in a while. That's what I was gonna say. He hasn't fought in a while. He hasn't displayed anything in a while. And
didn't Leon Edwards take like 2 years off?
And I hope Luke is not waiting for a title shot. I hope he's not waiting for a title shot right now. So with that being said, Luke has fought people, he put his work in, but at the same time, I haven't seen him fight lately. What, Gilbert Burns?
Bro, didn't Leon Edwards take like 2 years off?
So, bro, he took.
No, you can't say so what. You can't say so what.
9-fight win streak. 9-fight win streak took 2 years off. Like, come on, like, what's happening? What fight win streak is Luke on?
who has Leon fought in those 9 fights compared to who's Luke fought?
We
can go there.
But when we do go there, I list the people. What RDA is one of the people actually, like, you know, so
that's one.
So, but that's one person. That's one name that we talking about, and that's a big name. So you're trying to like put the.
All right. So you say who? You say who? RDA. All right, cool. I'll go. Let's go name for name then, because Luke got a submission victory over the wrestler Tyrone Woodley. Let's go name for name. Come on, bro. He got a submission victory over Chiesa. Come on, bro. Let's name drop. What you trying to do?
Oh, that was the last fight that he fought. Was
last time he lost was to Stephen Thompson 2 years ago. Since then, he on a 4-fight win streak.
4.
Leon stoppages. All 2 subs, a KO, TKO, and a doctor stoppage. Stoppage. He has a doctor stoppage.
Leon has how many wins? All right. Okay.
All right.
Why?
But let's put him out there. Who are those wins? We got Nate Diaz.
But this is what I'm saying. Leon's already getting a shot, and you thinking that he's just gonna jump it is just an idea that you just making up. So I just want to throw that out there.
Until
Leon is getting the shot next.
Until UFC puts it on the website, it don't count. All right, so Edwards, who is that? Old ass Donald Cerrone, and I dare you to say not, because when I tried to give Connor, the Cerrone win, you wouldn't let me have it.
What Connor fought Cerrone in what 2020, right? It was 2020. No, right?
It was like 2019, something like that.
2020, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Shit, run it back with Luke. You got that dub over him 4 years ago now. 5 years ago almost.
Oh,
5 years ago. March 2017.
I didn't know that. I don't know why I didn't know that. I was forgetting we were talking about Luke, but we don't even need to talk about that no more. He already get what? What are you talking about?
Right, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and get this rudimentary shit out the way.
No.
Kamaru go and smash Leon, so then you can go face Luke. That's what I want to see. I'm trying to tell you, buddy. The only people that's really gonna give not named Colby Covington. The only 2 people in the welterweight division that's gonna give Usman any real smoke
is Leon.
No, it's Luke and Cosmo. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be really real with you. Don't nobody in this division want to see Cosmo. I'm gonna be really real with you, and that's including the champ himself. Don't nobody in this division want to see him. Just like don't nobody want to see Islam. Just like ain't nobody want to see Habib. I'm telling you, brother. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I got a quick question before we take this out.
Okay.
Why is the UFC holding on to Connor's ball sack so hard? They still got your man ranked number 9 in the lightweight division, tied with Gregor. Since when they started doing ties? Since when 2 athletes can hold the same? Why are they both number 9?
Connor made a phone call. It was like, I will not be number 10. Gonna make me double digits. I don't care what you got to do.
The stoppage. It was a doctor stoppage.
I'm gonna send in $2 million. Make it right. Connor tied for number 9. They made it right. He got to fight somebody.
Still ranked 7th.
He got to fight somebody, like, for real. Like
Tony Ferguson still ranked 7th.
He riding out this leg injury. Even though it was a bad leg injury, but he walking around fighting and shit. So, you know, you
bring your biker gloves, bro.
You fighting in the street and shit. You good? You can get in the octagon. But yeah, bro. That's I don't know. I don't know why they're doing that, you know. And on a good note, the jiu-jitsu tournament this Saturday, I'm competing in no gi and gi, and I'm gonna turn up.
I'm gonna say we about to get that first place though.
We're gonna work. We're gonna work. How football been going?
Niggas is old. It's good to be out of retirement though. It's good to be out of It take an extra day or two, you know what I'm saying, to get the aches and
working the kinks out.
Nah, but football's solid, man. Good team environment. We got a scrimmage coming up this Sunday, matter of fact.
Okay.
So we still working, putting the pieces together. A lot of people are new on the team, so we still coming together, still learning each other, still trying to get it in. So
real shit. All right. Well, that looks like that's the episode. So make sure y'all tune in with us on all streaming platforms. Y'all gotta lock in with us. Make sure y'all catch us on Twitter, Instagram. Make sure y'all dropping comments. Y'all being interactive because we're gonna interact with y'all. It's me, Amani T, my brother, Hot Take Rod in the building. It's the RoundHouse RoundTable, and we out of here.
Yep.
All right. That's why I use the heat as a sword, cause keep the peace is important. They go keys for you. Say please. That's one, please. Don't need. No one, that's two, please. Don't leave. That's 3, 4. If you do.